definitely candidates to be, you know, as easy to kill in Legacy. You know, we don't want to give Legacy people a hard time for that, because that is, you know, something that Legacy players are going to want to do. If you look at the hardest bosses, if you look at Virago and you look at Barrows, you know, I think there is a lot to be said for still leaving it very EOC centric. You know. But that's not true for all bosses. I think we have both kinds of boss in the game, really. And I think that, you know, people will be willing to accept that. Let's see if the chat agrees. But if you think of Virago, I mean, in the case of Virago where it's a group boss, I think some roles in Virago could perhaps be, you know, equal among Legacy and
yeah,
and
I
EOC.
think possibly the DPS one would definitely be.
So there could always be a mix for group bosses.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think in the top tier teams you'd be getting kills in Legacy over somebody who was using EOC, because obviously someone in EOC will be using the best damage rotation, DPS rotation abilities. So obviously they'd be, you know, even because EOC pre-EOC is more like turn-based, whereas EOC you can, you know, you can get epic combinations. Like, you know, a bad example would be wild magic and asphyxiate, you know, and you know, you can do that, and you can also stun things like that, which you can't do on pre-OC because it just the abilities aren't there. But it's, you know, it's there for people who want it. And I think a lot of the confusion, I was talking to Jane as well earlier, people seem to be getting confused about this version, this build being the final thing, and this is not the final thing. What you're looking at here is an alpha version. So basically, if you think of when EOC came out in beta, that was nowhere near ready, and that was beta. Alpha is before beta, so it hasn't even reached beta stage yet, and already it's impressive that it's playable. I was expecting it to come here today or yesterday and it not to be playable, just to be, you know, broken, but it is playable, which is good. I mean, obviously there's a few things like Calfight King that haven't been considered with the insta-kill ability and whatnot, which obviously need, you know, mechanics. I think, well, I was talking to Chris L earlier, Chris L developed Virago, completion escapes, all that kind of stuff. And he said that, you know, something that would be cool would be to add like, you know, provoke ability to a shield, so that like, you know, you could do this without. I got him.
Yeah, you got it.
And so you could do the provoke ability. I got an effigy.
Seriously? Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So you could do I'm actually going to use it just because it's an effigy. So yeah, so you could use the provoke ability without actually using the ability, and I think, you know, just little things like that will clean up a lot of problems with bosses like, you know, Virago and you know, Calfight King in particular, where you need provoke. Like, you know, for Virago, you know, being able to provoke is a really important.
Oh, wow, really?
Oh, I got him! Yes.
Yeah, nice. In before effigy.
Let me use this on divination just because I can. Do you want to head to Virago and we'll try that out?
Sure.
Because we've been at Calfight King for a while. Right.
If you know the coordinates, I'll just teleport to you.
See, the easy way to do it is just open up your world map and
Yeah.
then go to where you want. Why is my world map like that?
All the way from the top.
There are a couple of people asking about how the balancing works between EOC and Legacy. You know, obviously it depends on the situation.
Teleport to me?
You get a significant advantage using ultimates, you know.
Oh, actually, I'm
but
going back.
Yeah, I was thinking about
therefore, in Legacy, you do have damage change. The balancing will be made so that in situations where, you know, players prefer to use Legacy combat, they are not particularly disadvantaged, or not disadvantaged at all, in fact. But obviously, if you do look at some bosses, you know, like Virago, in those areas, you know, you'll still want to be using EOC if you want to engage properly with those bosses. But that doesn't mean that in other situations, like if you're just trying to slay or dungeoneering, I think in those cases, the goal is to balance them so that either mode are acceptable in terms of, you know, not leaving you at a disadvantage of XP rates or anything.
Yeah. You know, personally, and I like EOC. I really like EOC. I think I'd probably use Legacy for Slayer. So that kind of thing appeals to me, but.
I think I'm gonna use Legacy once it gets up to speed because
Nice
I think.
full screen.
Yeah. But
It's F11, isn't it?
Just
Yeah.
try, just escape
I just
and do
used-
the graphics.
There you
settings.
go. Here you go.
Oh.
But like if they get like Legacy's speed up to where they want it, like around Revolution speed, then I consider using that because I like the AFKness and I'm not particularly good at EOC. I tend to just derp around, so I'm enjoying Legacy a lot, and it feels like the old system. It just needs to be a little faster than it is right now.
So you need to type in, open your dev thing.
Yep.
Set var.
Show
Space,
Slayer on
life
Legacy.
points.
Has anyone done like co-op Slayer on stream yet?
Space 30,000. Hit enter. There you go. Right. Okay. So
Might be interesting.
talk to Virago and go through all of the chat options. Oh, you have a challenge option. Okay. So just challenge him.
Okay.
Right click challenge.
Fight.
There you go. Right. Okay. So it should let us duo. So yeah. Is armor bonus? Is HP armor bonus or HP level? I think it went back to HP level, didn't it? With this, I'm not 100% sure on that.
I'm not sure either.
There we go. See,
Nice.
let's just duo.
Awesome.
All right. Okay. So do you know how to lure this or?
This is my second Virago kill.
All right. So what you want to do? I'm gonna. Oh, I got a red bomb. All right. So what you want to do? Where the hell? All right. Okay. Come over to the west side of the room. And jump over that obstacle there.
Okay, I'm going up.
And eat. Don't die.
Yeah.
If you die, just teleport back to me. I'll try my best.
Stamina. I couldn't eat while I was climbing over.
All right. Well, just teleport back to me.
Okay. Need my grave first though.
When is Rune Shark coming on? I saw they were preparing just now, so they might be next.
Yeah, I think Rune Shark is next, and then we have Regicidal at half past 10. That's what I heard anyway, and I am getting my ass kicked.
Now I'm back.
All right, okay. So
And I'm dying. And I'm dying.
go into that obstacle. Wow.
Wow. That was fast.
Okay, that didn't work. Right.
Oh dear.
Okay. That was terrible.
Yep.
Oh my god. Yeah, so you need to stay alive. That's the key thing.
Yeah.
Here. Oh yeah, we didn't try the insta-kill darts, did we?
Nope.
Alright, okay, we'll try that next time. Yeah, just come back, we'll try it again.
Set my life points.
So these bosses will be different by the time you try them.
Yeah.
You seem to be they've just decided to demo all the things that aren't finished.
Yeah, so, yeah, I think James might have hit the nail on the head with that one. What else? We've got use darts. Yeah, we'll try that this time. I don't think it's going to work though, but we'll try it anyway. What else have we got? Enabled God mode. No, we haven't enabled God Wars. Luke has said in before wand. Hi Luke. And I saw Exodice talk in the chat as well earlier. Hi Stephen. Is your life points at 30k?
Yep.
Alright, okay, we'll try again. See, it says that you'll be hit for 50,000, but it doesn't hit you 50,000. Hits you for like 2.5k. Because I think it assumes your life points is,
Too low.
yeah, too low. 990, I think. Alright, so what you want to do is run west and go to that obstacle as soon as you go in.
Okay.
Yeah, far west of the room. Go through that obstacle. Wait, it won't let you until he spawns, but yeah. Okay, I'll get him. Okay.
Okay. He
Let's
set a
try the
bomb
dart.
after me.
Oh, it worked!
That worked.
Well, it killed that phase.
Kind of.
It killed that phase. But
What's going to happen to me now, though? Climbing the thing.
I can't attack it anymore. I can't attack it
You
anymore.
broke
I broke Virago. I have broken Virago, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
I just have to jump on his back
Yeah,
now. Give me a second.
These bombs hurt.
Yeah, they really do. Ow.
Let me try this.
I'm ready to jump on him.
No, 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 Virago. That's not how you're supposed to do it. See, and he stuns you and you can't read him either. Oh, lordy. See,
Ow.
I'm gonna die now. Alright. I'm trying to get it to the point, like, because I used to run him. I know how to do it properly on EOC, but, like, this is. You can't.
This is ridiculous.
Alright, okay, he's in the right spot now.
Okay, jump.
So, no, you have to attack him and try and get
Okay.
him on you.
Okay.
Actually, no, wait, no, I might be able to get him right, okay.
Don't you just have to turn him around? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, jump.
Yep, got it.
Yes!
Awesome.
I forgot that we could mod teleport. Alright, okay.
Oh, look, I got a piece.
I don't think we can I broke it, so we might have to do it. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, so just kill the phase.
I have no food left.
Teleport into the wall.
I can't teleport into the wall.
Alright, well, just
die.
yeah, get some rock tails and come back. I'll finish this.
Okay. Rocktail soup.
I've got the command like on my console, so I'm just spawning them when we're running out.
Oh.
What if we want the old interface but abilities as well? We spoke about that earlier here, didn't we?
So
that
like,
is something that's not currently in the release, but
I'm a lovely cape.
is something we'll look into.
what
Yes.
ability specifically?
much.
Like provoke. Wow, I am getting. Yeah, I just got trashed. All right, so we're gonna
Yeah.
have to do that again.
We know what to do now.
Okay. You might want to put that ability on your console, by the way.
Yeah, I'll grab that.
Not ability.
The
that'd be a
rock
pretty
tail
OP,
soup
that'd be a
spawn.
pretty OP ability, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, getting like debug errors in chat. Whoops.
What's rocktail? Okay. Open your console footing.
It's
Oh,
LRC
RC,
Rocktail cooked.
okay.
But the insta-kill dart works, but it just kills the phase, so it doesn't...
There you go.
Is there still abilities? There is abilities, but they're not on this build. They're on the EOC build. So if you switch your options to RS3, that I'm in EOC, and I'm in the floor. Cool.
Insta-killscape is not popular in the comments right now.
Well, yeah, that's why we're doing
What is
Virago.
the point of using insta-kill darts?
Exactly.
Because we suck.
Alright, so
Okay, let's do this this
set
time.
your life points to 30k again.
Yep.
Alright. Alright.
Yep, challenge.
Okay. Accept the challenge?
Yes.
Alright, okay. Okay, so see, we've got it this time. We just do the
Wow.
same thing, run
Alright.
west, get it, and then we'll... It's just ridiculous, because I get all the bombs, and when I'm on my own I get all the bombs and the melee attack, so it's just, you can't even tank it. I forgot about that completely. Alright, run west again. I'll lure it north and get the...
Okay.
Alright, come here.
There
Did you go in?
Yeah, I'm going in now.
Alright. Yeah.
Oh god, not even dying. Nope, nope, I think I died. Yeah, I died.
Alright, quickly teleport back. Because I'm going to get all the bombs as well. In fact, I'll lure it in place. Maybe I'll try. So when you get back. I've just got to get it
Step force in front of it.
to the
okay,
other
we'll just go
side.
from that.
I just find it easier this way.
I have no food now though.
Alright, so yeah, you go up there, and at least you'll get the bombs now, so I can,
It spawns more food.
yeah.
I'm gonna die here, yeah. There we go.
Again?
So
I didn't have any
yes,
food.
We've got another comment here. Yeah, PVM is out of the question in Legacy. Go do some Slayer. Well, that's true right now in this build, but
Yeah.
there are going to be changes to make various bosses.
Do you want to
make
try
sense in
QBD?
Legacy, but that's not
Since
happened yet.
Virago isn't working out too well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
grab all my gear again.
Yeah, we'll try QBD. Just try and do a range of bosses, I guess, since Rago obviously isn't working out, is it?
So yeah, in about 10-15 minutes time, we're gonna have Rune Shop boys coming in. They've been sitting there prepping their stream. They've got a plan.
What time is it? Oh
I have
wow.
no idea.
That
Oh,
went
wow.
by quick. Alright, so we'll do like one QBD kill.
Yeah. See if you can beat Jake's.
It's
Well-
okay, everyone. The bossing portion of the stream is almost over.
Yeah. Well, see, like, there's not an awful lot. Oh, rots, yeah. We can't do rots because there's not 4 of us.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that would be. And yes, ruler, that is Jack Mob. What else? Okay.
You heading down there now?
Yeah. Or we could go to God Wars.
Yeah, we could try that.
Which boss? Pick a boss. Any boss.
Zami.
Zami?
Yeah,
Try
sure.
one that you can kill without legacy, without insta-kill dance.
I think
That
all,
one should
all
be
the
fine.
bosses are the boss isn't even in here.
What? Somebody killed it already.
What? There is no boss in the boss room.
Oh my god.
Oh, do we have to make one appear? Yeah, so we'll try a different one then. We can make one appear, but I don't really want to show that command. Alright. Let's go to Armadillo.
Just forgot my runes.
The Armadillo's here.
Okay.
Alright, we'll do Armadillo then.
So for anyone who's just turned up, what we're doing today then is we're going through the pre-alpha, I guess it is, isn't it? This is like the very first sort of look at Legacy. It's you know it's very much work in progress, and we've had a load of players in today trying it out, putting through the paces, giving us their feedback, telling us what's wrong with
Trying
it,
to get
what's
that
right with
right.
it so far, and generally helping sort of the whole kind of creative development process. And how have you guys found it so far?
Yeah, it's been really enjoyable. Like it's awesome just being able to sort of pitch your ideas, and you know the developers really value our opinions as well, which is really interesting. It was quite strange because we were given a sheet of paper to give our opinions on the beta, like the first 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes. And 5 minutes in, like you look at the piece of paper before you start and you're like, I don't think I'll have an opinion 5 minutes in, but you do. Like you sit down and as soon as you log in, you've got an opinion like that, and you can just write. And we also had notepad books that I think I filled like 4 or 5 full pages of mine with suggestions and ideas and feedback. And obviously I've got the 25 pages of YouTube comments as well. That hopefully will go to the developers as well, so they'll be reading through those and hopefully take some feedback as well.
Yeah, I mean the 5-minute feedback thing, I saw on the sheets of paper that you had that it's like your feedback after 5 minutes and your feedback after a bit longer. I can't remember how much longer the other one was. But that's it, I guess. You have your first impressions, like everyone tuning in, watching. They're maybe tuning in, they're giving their opinions sort of like pretty immediately, and that's it. I guess you do just
it'd be interesting
you have
to
an immediate
see
thought, don't you?
the opinions of like everybody. Like if everybody watching the stream got that same piece of paper and was able to write down their opinions, what would it look like? Because I think the confusing thing for a lot of people is is this the final build, or how similar is this going to be? And I think a lot of the parts that are important are there. Like you've got the fixed screen, you've got the resizable, exactly how it used to be almost. And it's just the PVM aspect I think is lacking, I guess, since we've quite blatantly shown that on stream today. So, but yeah, it just depends how you look at it, really. I mean, something I think Alkin was asking earlier. He was like, "Can we get the ability bar in Legacy so we can use it to drop things?" And it was like, I think it was, it might have been Chris or someone else. He was like, "Well, we can give you the ability bar, but then it'll start coming like, okay, we can give you this, we can give you that, and it starts just becoming the other version of the game. So we'd rather keep it what it is and not give you an ability bar in Legacy because it would just be pointless anywhere."
I think that's it. It's that RuneScape has changed so much, and because there are so many updates, I guess everybody's probably got their own personal little window of maybe the time when they first got into RuneScape, and that's generally, I suppose, that the moment that they kind of remember and when things move away from that, I guess it's understandable that people do.
Yeah.
Have a. People like to be a bit nostalgic, don't they, and go back.
Yeah, it is really interesting to see as well, like, because it's come such a long way. It was only pitched like to the public not too long ago, like maybe a month or so. And the first pictures were posted, and then I immediately made a video about it, and I was quite excited. I'm sure everybody else was as well. And then you see, you don't think it's come this far, like you don't think it's playable. When I saw those pictures, it was like, okay, that's a concept, and you see the how it is now, and it's come such a long way. Like the developers must have been working on this almost constantly. It's amazing, like it really is. I can't wait to see what it looks like in another 2 months or month or two. Like I mean, I can imagine there'll be the public beta soon, and people will really enjoy playing it. So you've got the PvP aspect as well, which I think people are going to love. Obviously, you can't have fully pre-OC. You've still got the new weapons like Drygores and seismics and things. But if you think about it in reality, who's going to run into the wilderness with dual seismics? I mean, yes, there's people that do that, but they're willing to lose them. So in reality, you're not going to see everybody with dual seismics or dual ascensions or dual Drygores. You're going to have people in, God Swords, I guess, max maybe. That's probably about the highest tier you'll get, I think, personally, unless, the really elite PVMers. There's a guy called Lewis that I know that is a really, really good PKer, and he PKers with seismics. And I don't think this boss is dropping anything. Have you seen it? Oh, you got the kill.
I do better DPS than you do.
Oh, you noob. Like, you died twice.
Yeah, and I still get it off. I'm just gonna rune crossbow though.
Warbands, yeah. We don't really have much time for that. We've got like another 6 minutes-ish. PvP. Can't really, what's RuneShark's plans?
I think RuneShark are keeping their plans pretty close to their
Right,
chest to sort of
okay.
hold over a piece of paper.
So that's
course,
code for
yeah.
Paul doesn't know. So yeah, the RuneShark guys.
I've been sitting here.
So yeah, when I walk in, I'll nudge the RuneShark guys and see if I can get them to do some PvP for you. I don't know how much PvP has been done on the stream tonight.
Not a great deal.
All right, so there we go. We've got some ideas for the RuneShark guys. So when I go in there, I'll poke them and tell them that that's been requested. What else?
Lee and Sam were doing so much like one iteming, and it was amazing to watch all the hi-hats.
Oh yeah, that was really good.
That's cool.
Nerf warbands, yes. We have Legacy Worlds instead. There are going to be Legacy Worlds where Legacy only. So if you log into the worlds, you will only be able to use Legacy. But there will be other worlds as well where you can use either or. It doesn't matter. So that is an option. If you want to PK somebody that's only using Legacy, then you can do that. We have. Will Dreadnips be useful? That's an interesting question. Will Dreadnips be useful? That I'm going to ask and add to my questions. Actually, what I'm going to do, I think I have Dreadnips in my bank, so let's open my bank real quick and see if I have any, because that is a very interesting question. I haven't heard that one before, and I didn't think of that myself, so props to... I can't remember who asked that question, so I'm sorry.
I died again, so now you're going to get the
so
drop.
we've got RuneShark coming up in about 5 minutes. Then at 10:30 we've got
That's
A Friend
right.
and Regicidal, and then we're going to have another JMod stream to finish about 11:30.
Let's have a look what the Dreadnip does.
I think if Dean's still standing, then I think he's going to be in for that final stream.
Alright, it doesn't seem to be hitting anything. Maybe that's just bad luck, I don't know. We'll wait until it dies and then we'll summon another one. And we'll try one more. If it doesn't work, then I'll pass it to the developers. Because that is an important thing. I remember using Dreadnips for all kinds of PVM before EOC, so yeah, I would like to see that these working again. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be hitting, so that's something we can bring up. Actually, that's a good point.
And yeah, if you're watching, guys, then and you do have stack more questions, I'm sure you do. Then yeah, certainly the 10:30 stream, sorry, the 11:30 stream with the with Dean and whichever unlucky person he brings with him.
Lee, I think it is. Yeah. Oh no, wait.
It's A Friend and Register at 10:30, but then we're going to have a JMod stream at 11:30.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
but Dean could not be more mad for your questions, and you know he's. I'm gonna have to turn the mics down a bit because he does get a bit carried away.
He does.
He's been answering them in the chat, in fact, on his account.
That's it. Even when he's not on the stream, though, he can't keep.
He's just
can't
warming
keep
up
awake,
right
can he?
now.
Oh, you guys should have seen him bowling last night. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my god. He was getting a strike and he was going, oh yes, and like high-fiving everybody in the room.
You might have seen his first ever strike. I think that's probably it.
Dean is a legend. He's so funny. Will old school stats transfer to legacy? No, because it is an old school. It's in RS3. What else? Will Corporal Beast Core be stunnable again with Emerald Bolts? I don't know. That's an interesting question also.
You have the tier 90 shields.
That is an interesting question. It comes back to what we were saying earlier about, you know, rebalancing some of the bosses for legacy style gameplay.
In fact, you know, like some of these things that I've noticed in the chat, reading, I'm going to go right back in that room and write them down in my notebook. So, you know, I mean, it just goes to show, you know, there's some great feedback coming through on the Twitch chat. I mean, it's well worth reading. We've got some great questions and some, you know, things that, I mean, we didn't think of. I haven't heard anybody mention Dread Nips or the core today or yesterday, so, you know. Swift and Goliath gloves, I'm not entirely sure. That's a good question because Goliath gloves used to be really good as well, so I'll write that down. I'm trying to make a mental note of all these awesome ideas. Thank you, Envy. I love you too. Goliath gloves, yeah. Level 90 shields.
Yeah, how do we spawn those?
I've got one in my bank.
Okay.
I think they work pretty much the same way anyway.
I killed a P-mod earlier with one, but I don't know how to spawn them.
Oh, the entourage has arrived.
I see Rune Shark
The
arriving.
Rune Shark guys have just
Might need
walked in
to
the
put our
room.
insta-kill darts away.
Are they going to go and sit on Mod Couch for us? Do you want to have a seat on Mod Couch?
I'm using Ice Barrage at the moment. It's pretty good actually.
Yeah, I'm using it. I have been. Like,
Simon, the questions everyone asking is are you parched?
Void, I don't know.
I'm assuming it's.
I was
Actually, no,
using it earlier. It didn't seem to have been buffed. So yeah, that's another one.
It might be a possibility for later.
Dragon Defenders, that's an interesting question. I was speaking to Chris L about that earlier. Defenders are going to be, you know, made to work the way they were before, and they were you know, if they go down well, then they might even release higher tiers like, you know, Barrows, Defenders, Torvid, you know, that kind of stuff. It depends. But we were pitching ideas about those earlier. We have Rune Shark are in the room, yes. We have Simon, are you parched?
Always.
Tetsu Defender, that would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys think that legacy mode is a cop-out? I mean, there's obviously room for both kinds of gameplay.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of gameplay in RuneScape is sort of more casual play, and legacy mode does really fit in there, especially for people who are used to it. At the same time, you know, you've got your Virago content, your PVM content, and EOC just makes a lot a sense there.
Oh yeah.
You know,
There we
there
go.
is definitely room for both.
Oh yeah. This is what I've been waiting for the entire stream. Too bad we can't attack.
Yeah, we can't attack her. She just wanders. So yeah, we've got a Nex in a room that Nex shouldn't be.
I was killing Calfight Queen and Castle Wars earlier. Oh god, I'm dying.
She'll probably just wander and despawn. So. Ow, that hurt.
I've been getting those hits all the time.
I mean, obviously there are a lot of comments about why not just pre-EOC. Like, clearly this isn't a finished version of Legacy. Like, you can obviously tell us things that for some reason aren't featured from pre-EOC that were important to you, and we can get them into Legacy. You know, this doesn't have to be a worse version of EOC to anybody, pre-EOC to anybody.
You died again. I got a hit for 500.
There are aspects of EOC that are popular with many players. That's why we don't just, you know, revert things. In fact, most players do prefer the EOC version of the game. However, you know, there are significant portions of the game which others prefer, you know, in Legacy mode. There's definitely room for both. we don't need to be comparing this to pre-UOC.
All right. So we're coming to the end of our portion.